Hey everybody, hey everybody, it's My Healthier Me. We're making Caesar salad. So what I have here is a great big bowl of romaine lettuce that's been all washed and cut and dried. Isn't it beautiful? La la la. Caesar salad. Okay, now, normally Caesar salad is this white, goopy, creamy dressing that has milk and eggs and stuff. And we're not doing that. And then if you make it at home, then it uses eggs and oil, and we're not doing that. But it tastes like Caesar salad, but it's a raw, vegetarian, almost vegan version. I use honey, but you can use any other substitute, any other sweetener that you want. You can change it if you want. Here's what I'm going to do personally. First, I have a little jar. It's an old jar that I'm going to use to put the dressing in because it's good to shake it. Okay? I'm going to start. I don't even know where I'm going to start. I'm going to start. Okay, I'll do the little things first. First, I'm putting in some raw tahini, and I'm going to gauge, because I don't do the measurements here, so I'm going to gauge how much lemon juice I have, which I would say is a quarter cup or a little more than a quarter cup, less than half a cup. I don't have any more. So I can't add more or less with these ingredients. I'm basing it on how much lemon juice and olive oil, organic extra virgin cold pressed olive oil, and fresh lemon juice. So those are the two main ingredients, is the olive oil and the lemon juice. So you want to put about equal amounts of that, about, depending on if you like it, your Caesar dressing more tart, more lemony, or do you like it more oily. Now I'm also going to be adding almond milk, which would give it a creaminess. So you're going to have to check it and see, oh, maybe I had a little too much olive oil this time, or maybe I shouldn't put so much milk, or you check it to see how you like it. But I'm going by my container. I'm going to take about half a teaspoon of tahini, and I'm going to just drop it in. And then I'm going to take about the same amount of mustard. Now this mustard is organic mustard, and it's a wheat gluten-free mustard. When you buy mustard, you want to make sure that it has apple cider vinegar instead of white vinegar, which is a better option, and that it doesn't have regular salt, that it has sea salt or no salt, and that it's organic. And this uses organic apple cider vinegar, water, organic mustard seeds, sea salt, organic turmeric, paprika, and other spices. So it's a really simple mustard, and it doesn't have the white vinegar. And I'm going to put, oh, maybe about 3/4 of a teaspoon of mustard. And again, put it in. If you have just a bowl, use a fork and whisk it. But it works better when you shake it. Okay, so those raw tahini and organic mustard. Okay. Now, I'm going to put some honey. This is organic honey, and I'm going to put about, I guess that would be a heaping teaspoon, so a tablespoon. And because it's not all coming off the spoon, I'm going to go a bit more. And I'm going to say a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half is probably what I had there. Honey and mustard. Okay, now salt, and you can exclude the salt if you want. I'm going to put a level teaspoon. Some of it fell out. Oh well. Oh, you can always add more salt to your salad if you like. Okay, next I got the tahini. Okay, now I've got, if you zoom in here, really finely chopped onions and garlic. Okay? And I'm going to put those in there. You can see I've got like a lot of garlic. You don't need to put 4 cloves of garlic like I did. You could put 1 clove if you want. Okay? Now you know when you go to the grocery store and you get a bottle of dressing and it has all those chunks in it? Okay, well if you like that, then do this, because that's what I like. And if you don't like those chunks and you want it to just be like, you know, put onion powder and garlic powder. It's that's how you like it. There's always an option. Never say you don't like something. Just change it. Make it so you like it. Right? Right? You gotta make it. Okay, so I'll scrape that off later onto the salad. I'll just go like this. I don't like to waste. Okay. So, now, excuse me for a moment. Now, I've got onion, garlic, honey, salt, tahini, and mustard. All in here. If you come in, you'll see this is pretty much your flavor, your spices and your flavor. Okay? Now, this is almond flour. It's going to make it look like Parmesan cheese. This is nutritional yeast. It's going to give it, well, not a cheesy flavor, but you'll see. It's just good. And then olive oil and almond milk. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, the reason I'm pausing at this point, when you mix the milk and the lemon juice together, you have to do that right when you're ready to shake it. So you need to be ready to shake it before you put the milk in. The olive oil and the lemon juice, you want to put the lemon juice in first and slowly drizzle in the olive oil and then shake it. And then you want to add the milk and shake it. So, but you're not using cow milk, we're using almond milk, so it's not going to curdle, and it doesn't really need to be refrigerated because it's not milk and egg and lemon juice. So you're not really going to need to worry, but it does separate a little bit, so you kind of want to avoid that. Anyway, blah, blah. I'm going to put the lemon juice in now. And again, I think that's less than half a cup. It was 1.5 lemons, but the lemons were small, so. Okay, so now, I'm just going to drizzle that in until it's about the same amount. And then I'm going to shake it. Not too vigorously, just get the stuff off the bottom, and then try to get the honey off. That's pretty much what you want to do. So if you had a fork and a bowl, you could just whisk it. So now here's what it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to add the milk. He's cute there. This is almond milk. You can make your own almond milk. And I guess I put equal parts. I guess you could say equal parts milk, olive oil, and lemon juice, and then your spices and your honey. And now I'm shaking vigorously. I got 1 minute left. More than a minute. I might have to do a part 2. Because I need to mix it all in and add the nutritional yeast and the almond flour. So all that I have left to add now, once I have a look at that, and it smells like there's egg in it. It smells like garlic. Caesar salad dressing. Anyways, I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. So we'll be right back.